Hey, Miles. Thanks for taking the time today.
Absolutely.
We'll get started here with Josh Tolentino and then Les Bowen.
Hey, Miles, appreciate you taking time to talk to us.
So,
Earlier, good to see you, man. Earlier today, Jalen Hurts called you one of the best running backs in the league, and he specifically said, you got to get yours. I'm wondering how much time, I guess, did you spend reflecting, after every game, but this one in particular, about your usage, and I guess how much more do you want to touch the ball?
honestly, I didn't dwell on it too much. It is what it is. I can only control what I can control, and the way the game was pretty much out of hand early, so I could see why the game plan or whatever they had planned, didn't go as planned. So it's kind of like a panic in there throughout the whole team, just based on the way the game went. I think, but I didn't question it. You know, didn't show any type of emotion. Just kept playing the game, and it is what it is. I'm here to just quiet all that down. I'm not over here, saying what y'all really want me to say. I'm just here to dead all this, and it's on to the next week. We had a Monday night game. We had the day off yesterday, and we back today practice on for Kansas City, and that's literally all I'm focused on.
Appreciate it.
I had Les and then Ed.
Hi, Miles. Not to belabor that too much, but both Nick and Jalen have expressed remorse about the touches you got and said they need to do better. Was there, on the way home or after you got home, did either of them talk to you about that and you know, express anything to you about the way that you were used in the game?
Not about me. But Jalen did reach out to a lot of the players. I'm pretty sure I wasn't the only one, but he just reaching out to all the running backs, just saying, to stick together. And it's a long road, man. We still got a lot of football games to play. We still got a lot of ball left to play, and yeah, we're not doubting anybody on this team. Not my teammates. I'm not doubting coach. I'm just worried about what we got going on in this building and just trying to build on that. And like I said, it's on to the next week, on about Kansas City.
All right, thank you.
Go ahead, Ed, and then Martin.
So, Miles, were you pretty involved in the game plan going into Dallas, and did that change then, and they went away from that as the game went on and you fell behind?
Yeah, I mean, I guess, yeah, that's kind of what happened. Like I said, the game started pretty crazy, and we weren't in the way our drive started. We just weren't in the best ways to just run the ball. I think our first drive we started backed up, and stuff like that. Just stuff happens. Like I said, it is what it is. I'm not gonna sit here. I'm not gonna sit here on this media and talk about what we should have did. What we should have did was win the game, and that's the only thing I'm upset about. So.
Go ahead, Martin, and then Zach.
Hey, Miles. Switching gears a little bit. After the game, Jalen Hurts kind of took the blame for the loss, said there were a lot of things he could have done better, et cetera. I mean, how do you feel about like a quarterback kind of taking that responsibility upon himself? And how do you think he played overall against the Cowboys?
I mean, when you're the captain of the ship, which is the quarterback, and you got that C on your chest. I mean, it's gonna come to stuff like that. If he felt like he had to take the blame for it, I mean, that's just part of leadership and just taking ownership on the mistakes that he done. He might have just been talking about the mistakes he's done. Everybody on this team can look themselves in the mirror and think about what they could have done better to help the team win, including myself. And yeah, I mean, it's 1 week, man. Second year quarterback. He'll be all right. We all gonna be all right. We all behind him, and we ain't doubting nobody. We're not doubting Coach Sirianni. We're not doubting Jalen. We're behind both of them. It's new to Coach Sirianni with his head coach stuff, and Jalen's getting his first actual start with quarterback. With a whole year in front of him. So it's stuff's new to him too. So that's what I love about this game, man. You grind and you just keep grinding. You get better each and every week, no matter what you do in this league. So, and that's all it is. I look forward to us getting better and growing each week, and that's what. On to Kansas City.
We'll go to Zach and then Dave.
Hey, Miles, you said you're not going to talk about what should have happened. So then let's look ahead. There's 14 games left here. How many touches do you think you should get in a game? And do you differentiate between a carry and a catch?
No, I'm willing to do whatever they want me to do, as many times as they want me to do it. As long as we get the W, that's all I care about.
And I mean, this is an obvious question. Do you think for this offense to be what it needs to be, you touched the ball enough on Sunday? Or I'm sorry, Monday?
Not necessarily myself, but I do believe to have a successful offense, you have to run the ball.
Go ahead, Dave, and then Ed.
Hey, Miles, I wanted to ask you about the RPO game and how you view those plays. We've heard some people say they're kind of runs that get checked to passes and they're viewed as runs. How do you view them?
RPOs. That's what they're viewed as. You have the option to keep it in the running back's belly if it's a good look for the to run the ball. If it's not, you pull it for the quarterback to get some more yards to run the ball. Or if it's clogged in there and the receiver's open, throw it to the receiver. It's a option type of play. I like the way we have it. We have a quarterback that can do that, so that's why we run RPOs. So I trust his reads just as much as he trusts everybody else trusts my reads with the ball in my hands. So if he has to pull it to do what he got to do to get a first down or get some yardage, I'm all for it. I'm all for it.
Thanks.
Go ahead, Ed, and then Zach.
Miles, I know we talked a lot about you in the pass game. Last year you weren't happy the way you caught the ball. How do you think you've done so far? Catching the ball in these 3 games.
I feel good, feel confident. Just focusing in, locked in, just focusing on my jobs and just trying to catch every football that gets thrown in my way, and especially when I'm in space, just trying to make something happen.
Go ahead, Zach.
And Miles, there's different schools of thought on a successful offense. Some people think you need to establish the run early. Other people think you need to pass early to build a lead, and then you run after that. I know you're not calling the plays, but as someone who's in the offense, which one do you think is best?
Whatever the coaches call, I think is best. They're the ones that come up with the game plan. It's all about trust here. They come up with the game plan and we go out there and execute. It's all about trust, and that's exactly what we got going on. We don't question what the play calling is. Whatever's called in the huddle, that's what we're gonna go do. We just gotta go execute, and that's what I truly believe. I can sit here and say what I think we should do, but I'm not a coach, So, and my job is to do whatever I'm asked to do at a high level, and that's what I'm gonna do.